Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Claudia. I'm a full-time working mom, a wife of a veteran, and a full-time special education teacher. I have been documenting my journey on the medication semaglutide. I have lost over 60 pounds on the medication. I have met my weight loss goals. So right now I have decided to stop taking the medication for the month of February just to see how I can maintain my weight loss goals. So, my last shot was January 14th, and it is now February 9th, which is Super Bowl Sunday. So, I am wanting to give you an update on how this past week has been for me. I do not want to be on this medication forever. So I don't want to be dependent on it. So I was like, what better time, the beginning of the year, let me jumpstart, this process and just see how things go. And I will say, y'all, this week it got real, okay? Like real. The food noise came back, it got real. So let's get into how this week went. So my first question is, what did I eat this week? And so for breakfast, I pretty much had the same thing as last week. I had my boiled eggs, my turkey bacon, my yogurt. I had a smoothie, scrambled eggs, and turkey sausage. And I will throw in, I did have a piece of wheat bread one day with my bacon. For lunch, I keep it simple during lunch. I am a full-time teacher, so it just became too much. I was taking my lunch, taking my breakfast, taking snacks. And so it was just like, I took the house to work. So I was like, I cannot keep doing this. And it helped me anyway with losing weight because I did not have to literally do 3 meals a day. And I know that may not be the best option for everybody. Doctors and nutritionists, dietitians, they tell you eat your 3 small meals, a day or stuff like that. But just for me, it worked out better because when I was taking the medication, well, for two reasons. One, it was just too time consuming, me trying to fix a breakfast and a lunch to take to work. The second thing was the medication, I wasn't hungry and I wanted to be able to eat dinner at night. So if I could skip a meal, I was like, I'm gonna let it be lunch because I'm already busy at work. I barely have time to eat anyway. That's just the teacher life. And for as far as the breakfast, having to take the breakfast and the lunch to school, it's because I have like an hour commute. I think I've shared that before when I have to take both of my kids to school, and then I go back to work. So it's like an hour commute. So when I'm getting to work, I'm barely able to gobble my breakfast down before my students start to come. So for lunch, I had the hummus and pita crackers. I did spinach dip and my veggie crisps that are made out of chickpea. Y'all, they're so good from Costco. And then I had a cheese stick, I think, one day. My snacks, I had grapes, Belvita, granola bar, and this trail mix that I get that has like chocolate and like cereal mix. It is really good. And then dinner, I did do my meal planning. So I had broccoli casserole with wings. I had shrimp pasta made with my chickpea pasta and corn on the cob. I had my Korean barbecue chicken. I had just marinated it. It was not as good as I thought it would be. And maybe I didn't add enough of the Korean barbecue sauce, but that was that. But anyway, I had my Jason's Deli salad. I am back to eating my salad. I do get tired of them a little bit because I have been eating these salads for probably 5 years, y'all. Literally 5 years, almost every weekend. It just, you get tired of it. But I love salads. I can pretty much eat a salad very often. And then I had Mexican food, but I ate half one day and half the next day. Which brings me to, like I was telling y'all, I didn't want to get off the medication because of my food regimen. I don't want to even consider like cheat days, I just want to be able to, eat healthy 75 to 85% of the time. And if I want to, indulge in something like Mexican, I can eat that in small portions, which I probably just need to stop eating it altogether. But right now, I'm not there. Next question, my weight. As of Wednesday, which was, Lord, let me see, Wednesday the 5th, I weighed 170. I was very surprised, y'all. Very, very surprised, because I'll get into that when I start to talk about the physical aspects of how I was feeling this week. But I was surprised. So I had lost a pound because last week I was at 171. I just, it's just, yeah. Anyway, my next question is, which is my shot? So we can kind of skip this question, just kind of give you a little background, which I kind of shared in the beginning. I am not doing the medication this month of February. It has been a little over 3 weeks since I took my last shot. And like I said, it got really real this week, y'all. The food noise came back. The mental aspect of just trying to keep your mind off of eating, especially when you're stressed, because it was a stressful week. Work was stressful. Having one vehicle was stressful. We did rent a car for like a day and a half this week. Our rental car that we had through our insurance, the time limit had ran out. I'll talk about that another day, y'all. These insurance companies. Anyway, so I am still just thankful that I did not have a lot of junk in my house to snack on, but just randomly eating stuff. Like I was eating tortilla chips just randomly, which I used to love those back in the days. Don't get me wrong, I did eat them a lot, just randomly. I think it was just the salt, maybe. I don't know. But I was just battling that food noise, that mental like strength that you're gonna need when you come off of like an appetite suppressant and now it's gone. You have to mentally get yourself back prepared for this. And now that I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay, it's been over a year since I have had this suppressant, and now I'm back on my own. So it got real this week. Just like I said, randomly eating stuff. And thankfully, like I said, I did not have a lot of junk in the house. Physical activity. So my goal was to start back working out this past week. I did not get to that goal. The one car was the issue. My husband, who is a gym goer, like he at the gym right now on Super Bowl Sunday, but he gonna make it back for the game. But anyway, he was not even able to go this week. I think he went one day. No, I don't even think he went one day, y'all. It was like we either had to take me to work, or I had to go to work, go back and pick him up. We go get my daughter, or we go take my son here. I come back, get them. It was like that all week with one vehicle. And like I said, we rented a car for like a day and a half because he has to go into the office on Thursdays. And so we needed a vehicle. So anyway, I don't even know why. I think I forgot when I made this goal to work out this week, because I forgot about the one car. So I am hoping I can get in there this week, but I may just have to do some things at home. The one thing was, we was just on the go so much. I could have did some stuff at night, but I'm going to have to just stop making excuses and do something at least a couple days out of the week. The next question is, how am I feeling physically and mentally? Physically, I was very bloated this week. My cycle was on. My bowel movements were not regular. Y'all know I just be real. I just tell it like it is, y'all. I'm sorry. If it's TMI for y'all, I apologize. And I think just the dairy, like I had a little bit more dairy than usual, like with my yogurt and my cheese and my eggs. And that just may not be a good thing to do when I'm on my cycle or when I have not been regular. But anyway, and I still was eating random stuff and I wasn't feeling full. So there you go again with the medication. It has been a little over 3 weeks. So without me taking that medication, I am not getting as full as fast. So, you know, here I am giving y'all some real, this is my real experience that I'm going through on getting off the medication. I will say I am not quick to jump to say, oh, I'm going to gain all my weight back. I am nervous about it, but I am still trying to just remain positive because I feel like once I get myself going with a better food regimen, exercise routine, I will be okay. Okay, mentally, kind of just like I just said, I was in my head all week about the eating, the food noise. I was frustrated with so much. Like, work was so busy. Y'all, the teacher moms, or just being a teacher, it is just a lot in this day and age. So, I know teaching is not for everybody. There are some educators who are probably, in this profession and it may not be for them, so I get it. But I really enjoy like my students. I really like being able to like give them life skills they can take with them forever and not just the education part of it. But the system itself is broken, and of course it needs so much help. But anyway, it was just busy. It was a lot going on with work. Then you got the one car. We are trying to get another car. We're going through that process. So we had a lot of ripping and running to do with that as well, which I didn't even bring that up when it came to the going to the gym, just having so much to do with that one car. Next question, my wins and challenges. My win, I will say I had two. I did prep my snacks and my lunch at night again. I had got out of that routine this year and probably last year. I think it started last year. Well, I say last school year, because when my daughter got to sixth grade, it got so busy. This year she was on the dance team. I'm saying she was because their season kind of has ended, but we would get home so late at night, I just stopped doing it. But I was like, I got to find those pockets of time. Like, I got to, because my mornings, I am so rushed and it is just crazy. My husband says this is how I look in the morning. And y'all, I just was like, he is not lying. This is how I look in the morning. This is how I look. Anyway, so that was a win. I was able to do that every single night, and it just made my morning so much smoother. Along with that, I did meal plan. I told you all my goal is 2 meals a week. I have a Monday, Wednesday, and a Tuesday, Thursday. So I was still able to do that with the broccoli casserole and no, the broccoli casserole was like on Sunday. So that just kind of was some leftovers. But I had the shrimp pasta and corn and the Korean barbecue with the broccoli casserole. And then the challenge, I would just say, was a busy week. I don't kind of want to keep harping on that, but it was busy, the food noise, all that. My tip, y'all, my tip and reflection for this week is to practice gratitude. Like I was saying, when you've been on this appetite suppressant for over a year or however long and you get off, that mental struggle that you're going to have with the food and your relationship with food is coming back. So I don't think I was as prepared, because I've been on it so long. I'm like, I'm just used to it now, not being able to, not having to worry about eating so much because the medication was doing it for me. So now that I've kind of went through the last couple weeks, I'm like, okay, now I got to get myself mentally prepared. So practicing that gratitude, getting kind of like more, I don't want to say spiritual, but I do need to get my mental mindset back on track, period. Because emotionally, weight loss, y'all, it just it takes you through these phases. So you go through like doubting yourself. You go through being emotional because you stressed out. You don't want to gain the weight back. And so you're just, that mental health when it comes to weight loss is definitely a challenge. So I will say practicing some gratitude, giving yourself some grace. I think I'm going to start journaling and being able to just say what I'm grateful for. Like, try to give myself some motivation, try to give myself some encouragement through this process, because I feel like if I can do it for the month of February, I'll try to do it again in March and kind of just see how it goes. I'm going to take it month by month. So, my tip and reflection would be to practice some gratitude so that way you can get your mental health um, better during this weight loss process. My goal for the week, I am just going to go and have one goal, and that is to start journaling. I have joined a book club, and so I am going to purchase the book and I'm going to start reading and I'm going to start journaling. The book is all about moms and the busyness that we have and the rest that we do not get, and how rest and sleep are totally different. So I'm very, very excited about reading this book. I cannot wait to get started. And that's kind of just my goal. I will throw in that I'm going to meal prep again, but I want to kind of give myself something different each week. So starting a journal is going to be my goal. I'm going to continue the meal planning, not the prepping, excuse me. I'm going to continue doing my 2 meals a week. So anyway, that's kind of my update for the week. Y'all, if you're on this weight loss journey and you are experiencing some things, or you just want to share something about what you've been going through, please drop it in the comments. We are in this together. I think it is so important for us to kind of have some, not so much as accountability, but just have people in your corner, like people who know what you're going through. And weight loss is definitely a topic that, women and moms, we all go through. So I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to inspire you and just, talk through a lot of things with you. So thank y'all for watching. If you are interested in following my journey more, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Y'all take care.